Hello, lovely people, and what the hell? And welcome to my second video. My name is Party Favor, and in today's video, I wanted to create kind of like a reference image sheet. No, not a sheet. Reference image of my character, my original character, or OC, Drayson Van Alucard. What kind of inspired me to make this reference image was love to draw manga. I love her videos, not gonna lie. And whenever she's like drawing her characters or whatever, a new OC, she'll draw this reference image or something, and I thought, why not do the same thing for Jason, because there's a lot of details that I forget to draw on some of his drawings, like most of the time. So let's get into it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, let's start. Let's get into it. I am very bad with anatomy, so we'll just start off with a very, very botched figure. I honestly don't know what to call him at this point, because at this stage he was looking monstrous. I tried editing a few things just so I can fix him and, make things right, And then I moved on to line art. So this is me doing the line art for his face. Never did I think using the symmetry tool would be that hard. Like, I don't use it often. So when I used it on this drawing, it was like, damn, is this how people use the symmetry tool and whatnot? But anyway, I went to his face and I was checking like my previous drawings for reference for the reference image. The irony. And then yeah, so I was just editing a few things, like changing the shape of his head. Then I started to draw his hair and changing the direction of his eyes, and at some point I changed the way his body looks, because no, at first it was looking too thin, and then I made it thick, and then it was looking too thick, and like his upper body was just looking weird. So the way I fix it is I gave him a hoodie. I gave him an oversized hoodie. Well, at first it wasn't an oversized hoodie. It was this like more slim fit hoodie, and then I was like, wait, that's not Jason's style. So then I drew like a baggier hoodie, because that's more his style. He's more of like a streetwear kind of guy, streetwear mixed with e-boy, I would say, something like that. For no reason at all, I honestly love drawing characters in hoodies, and this was the first time I ever drew a character in a hoodie, and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty good. I also decided to give him some cargo pants, because I would have given him shorts, but I'm trying to stop myself from drawing every male character wearing shorts. It's an urge, guys. A serious urge. For the shoes, I didn't do much, because I was thinking, the people aren't gonna see the full shoe anyway, so I'm just going to draw like a generic shoe, So then I filled in I filled out the outline with color, so I can fill it in with gray, and then I can start to color on top of that color by clipping the layers. I hope I'm making sense with what I'm saying. And I'm so sorry if I sound a bit weird at times. It's just I'm trying to sound kind of enthusiastic, but sometimes my voice goes low again, and then I'm like, oh, you have to like make it like high again, enthusiastic. But whatever. Anyway, I hope in the future I might get better at voiceovers, because I've gained experience over time, So let me talk a bit about Jason. Before I talk about Jason, let me just say I'm not using script. I know I should, because that would make things a whole lot better and easier, but I'm not. So that's why I seem a bit slow. But anyway, yeah, maybe one day I'll have the zeal to make a script so that I can follow along as I am reading and give you guys a better video experience. So yeah, maybe one day. But anyway, wait, who cares? Alright, my lovely, so Jason Van Alucard is a 21-year-old vampire who has two best friends, Leora, who is a witch, and Nyx, who is a demon girl. So Jason has an older brother and a younger sister. I haven't decided how old his brother is yet, but I know his sister is 17. And yeah. And we is done with the reference drawing, and I did two versions, one a lighter version and one a darker version. I don't know why I felt the need to, but I did. And as a bonus that you didn't really need, I decided to create an illustration using the reference image that I created, just so I can see how effective it is and if it can help me draw him better. So, some more information about Jason and his family. So, his brother's name is Maximilian Van Alucard and his sister's name is Alara Van Alucard. Jason is in a band with his bandmates and close friends Liam, Aiden, and Ethan. So, Ethan is a human, Liam is a ghost or phantom or something, and Aiden is a werewolf. This illustration shows a bit about the story, but I don't want to spoil anything in case I want to make it into a webcomic, because I do want to make it into a webtoon, but I don't think I have skills to do so as of now. And not just the skills, but also the time as well. But yeah, to at least show a bit of his character or to symbolize something, I gave him his drumsticks in his hand, because they also somehow fit with the expression. Okay, it'll all make sense once you know the story. And here's a kind of funny story. So I play the drums myself, like me and my siblings, though I love to play the drums like more and whatnot. So I was pushing to get new drumsticks because we had lost our drumsticks. So in the car with me and my brother and my mom was my aunt and my grandma, because my mom had picked us up from school. And so I was like, Mom, can we get the drumsticks and whatnot? So we spoke to my dad and he was like, okay, yeah, I'll give you guys the money and you can go. So when we arrived at the mall to get the drumsticks is when my grandma realized that we weren't talking about food and we were actually talking about sticks for drumming, because she was like, no, speak to your dad, and like she just seemed really excited about going to get drumsticks, only to find out that we weren't talking about food. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I love my grandma. She's quite funny sometimes. So yeah, like I gave Jason some patches because he likes to collect patches, and so I thought I should add patches that match his personality, or patches that he would add to his clothing and that would match his style. And at first, for this patch on top here, I put it in orange, and then I realized that those hello patches are usually in red, so I changed the color of that. Another patch that I added is the ghost patch with purple in the background, and that patch I actually added to his coffin as well, so I thought he should kind of match with his coffin, I guess. Like he should just have two patches, two of the same patch. And in his room, he has both a coffin and a bed. It just depends on his mood which one he will sleep in or on. on like any specific day or at any specific time. For this drawing, I created so many layers, just all clipping to one layer, and even that wasn't enough to render this drawing, and so I had to do some more layers, and then I ended up forgetting to do some of the most important, some of the most vital rendering, which was adding more highlights and the bounce light or catch light, or yeah, those things. And I'm so hurt, and I want to go back to fix those things about the drawing, but I can't, and I don't want to. Well, I mean, I can, but I just don't want to. So at first I made the light a bit more of a sunlight color, you know, orangish yellow. And then at some point I changed it to green. Yeah, here I changed it to green, then I changed it to blue because I was thinking, okay, this might be better. And then I ended up changing the blue to red because I felt like it matched him more, because it's kind of like magical light or something. So because his magical light isn't blue, I thought it would be a bit, I don't know, I just decided to make it red. And when I looked at the green light, something in me told me that that probably looks a bit weird or nasty or something. And I decided to change it. So after adding a background, which is a brick wall or whatever, and making a few other edits, I was finally done. So I made two versions. One with the background with the brick wall, and another one with just a gray background. And that marks the end of this video. It took me a while to make, but I am finally done. And this video is so off schedule. I was supposed to post it on either Friday or Saturday. But thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in my next video. Bye!